Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I have such a cool collection to share with you guys, and I just have to go ahead and start this by saying that we all know that a lot of, beauty gurus, creators, influencers, God, I made myself just like I put myself in the corner by saying that I don't like being called an influencer. And now every time I say that word, I feel like I have to explain it. I kind of went off on Twitter for a moment, but I genuinely feel like I sit down and I create and I play with makeup and I create videos, and it really I cannot emphasize this enough. Even though I have my own brand, I don't want you guys to run out and buy anything that you feel you shouldn't. I hope that what I'm doing is helping you to decide all the stuff that you don't need so that you don't overdo it. You got to find what works for you, and reviews are meant to help. They're not meant to push you into over purchasing things. So I hope that I am a good influence, and that is always my goal. Anyway, so as we all know, people who make beauty videos on YouTube tend to get sent a ton of PR, and it is one of the most exciting things to get to have a sneak peek of what is coming around the corner as far as products, trends, and all of that, so that we can try it and share with, our audience and hopefully help you guys out. So that being said, I see a lot, and at this point, and I hate saying it, but it's just the truth. A lot of it looks the same. A lot of it does not impress me. There's nothing that I'm like, another eyeshadow palette, like, wow, innovative, This kind of caught me off guard because it is such a beautifully put together collection. It is massive, and the design of it is what really impressed me. I feel like the formula is gorgeous and improved. I have not tried every single shade because this is like swatch hell for me, but I really wanted to do this video. It is not sponsored whatsoever, but everything was sent to me. So there are 60 single shades right here. We are talking about NARS eyeshadow. They just came back with a big boom, we are here. And I kind of love it because to me, they haven't been a brand that has just been like collection. Like they'll bring out little things here and there, but it's not like this overwhelming constant, like every week there's something new type of a feel with NARS. So in my opinion, and I don't know the whole story, but in my opinion, I kind of feel like they took their time redoing their shadows and coming up with this very cool compact where you can take the shadows out, and I'm about to show you that. So we have 60 singles of all different finishes, and then there are 32 duos. They come in this very cool compact right here. So this looks like your typical NARS compact, and I'll show you. Okay, so this is what was sent to me, and I honestly looked at it and I was like, oh no, like who in the hell wants all these singles? Like, aren't we past that? Like, most people like a good old palette. Like, this is my handy dandy palette right here with all my favorites. Most people operate off of a palette because that's just kind of what this has turned into with all of us crazy makeup lovers. So I saw this and I was like, how am I gonna have a drawer filled with all of these singles? Like, they're really beautiful. And it took me a moment because there wasn't like a piece of paper with directions or anything like that. But I wanna show you guys, look how the single will pop right out. It's so easy. It is so well designed. So you can actually just pop this puppy right out and then go ahead and put it in a palette. And I think that is really innovative. My hat's off in the sense that they came out with something different. I love it. And I'm gonna get ready with you guys, create an eye look. I'm actually headed to Seattle. I am going for my sister's surprise birthday party. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Her birthday party is like an 80s theme. I'm definitely gonna use these shadows for that. I'm gonna use them today. I will check in with you guys as far as wear time and whatnot, but some of them are existing shadows from NARS. Some of them are new, so it's a nice mix up of that. And I also have an eyeshadow primer right here that I'm gonna test out. Now, I used to really love their eyeshadow primer. I think it was maybe slightly overhyped. These are tinted. There's 4 different shades. I'm gonna use the shade medium. I don't know. I never got 100% super crazy about the NARS eyeshadow primers the way some people did. I didn't think they were bad, but I just didn't obsess on them. I don't know. What's really strange is everybody loves NARS blushes a lot. I like NARS Orgasm as far as a blush, but the rest of them, I don't know why. They just blotch on me. I'm not the biggest blush fan from them. Okay, so I'm gonna start out with the shade Biarritz. This is just a creamy matte shade, and I'm going to fluff this all over the lid just to start out. Okay, I'm gonna next take the shade. What do I wanna do? Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna take the shade Sophia, and we are going to work this into the crease and spend some time blending. And I think I'm gonna do kind of a rose gold. They have like these beautiful, just very like dimensional shadows. There's so much going on in them, and when they hit light, it's just like the most magical thing ever. They're so, so pretty. Like I cannot wait to look like I'm going to a disco nightclub while going to LAX. It's gonna be awesome. So by the end of the weekend, I feel like I will be able to very easily identify which ones are my favorites, and I will be sure to list the favorites in the description box for you guys. But let's just take a really gorgeous look at all of the shadows. And I'm not going to call out name by name because there's so many of them, but we will do by type. So I'm going to show you first all of the more sparkly, beautiful, kind of like my favorite finish. We'll start looking at those while I'm here blending. And now we'll move into like the neutral mattes that they have. They have so many, like what I am using today for my crease, that just blend gorgeously. And I like the richness of the browns. I've always really, really loved that about NARS. Actually, I have to point out, in like my big bad boy of favorites right here, these two at the bottom, these two are NARS, and they're like some of my very, very favorite darker browns to work with, either for liner or for the outer edge, and that's Galapagos and the shade Bengali. I don't know if I have these in here, but those are two of my all-time faves. Okay, so moving on from the neutral mattes, let's go ahead and look at the brighter mattes. That is blending so nice. From there, I want to look at the more satin finish. And then let's look at some more metallic finish shadows. All right, so I'm sure you guys can take away from that they have every color you could possibly think of or dream of. They have beautiful different finishes to choose from, and I just really am excited about this collection, and I really felt that they deserved some attention for it because it takes a lot of work to stand out in this market, and I always love acknowledging that. So good on you, NARS. I love the design. The shadows are blending better than I could have imagined. Like, this is actually feeling a lot different than some of the NARS shadows that I already have. So that's really cool. It's kind of up there with Natasha Denona, and it has that kind of fluff out blend where it doesn't patch or grab in areas. It's just kind of like blending out exactly the way that I want it to. And this shade is actually like perfect. It's not overly cool toned, but it's not like orangey warm, which is actually what I really, really love. What is this one? Sophia. Oh my gosh, I'm taking this with me 100%. So I'm a big fan recently of taking one shadow and really just working it in, even if you have to use two brushes to kind of get the blend the way you want. Just keep layering things up, but you don't have to skip away from that one shadow. You can just kind of keep lightly adding more color, and you'd be surprised the effect that you can really build and like the shading that you can do just with one shade. You just have to take your time. Like, this takes me like a solid 5 minutes to really blend all of this out exactly the way that I want to, but I'm working in such small layers that I'm able to kick it up in areas that work for my eye shape and the way I want it to work out in my mind. So I kind of approach doing eyes sometimes like I'm doing a painting, and I'm just like shading areas that I want to create that depth, and you're kind of trying to create balance and make it look very three-dimensional, and you're really doing the same thing with your eyes. So if you have that artist's approach and you're not just like going step by step kind of in that robotic way, you can really create a gorgeous, gorgeous look with just a few shades. From here, I think I want to go into It's a little bit deeper of a tone. Oh, it's Bengali. This is the one that I really, really love. Okay, cute, cool, I love it. I'm gonna take a MAC 217, which has a flatter tip, and I'm going to just kind of carve right through here. And just a tip for you guys, when you're blending from here up into the crease, make sure again, you're not using a ton of pressure and really just use feather strokes to kind of blend that color into the other color. So essentially it just looks like one shade and like this beautiful gradient. So we are gonna move on from there and into this, oh, that has so much going on in it. Holy smokes, I love that. I'm gonna spritz my finger and then I'm just gonna kind of press in. Oh yeah. Wow, that is even prettier than I thought it would be. I really, really love that. Okay, so these are stunning. Taking my other finger, because I'm doing the trick I shared with you guys in my techniques video. I will link that one below, just so I can try to have symmetry here and I'm not rubbing the shadow in areas that I don't wanna have it. Wow. Oh my God, I love this. It's like soft, but just like glitter, you know, like, ooh, it's so pretty. I really, really love it. I could get super carried away right now. And then I'm in the back of my head, I'm like, you're going to the airport, don't be an idiot. But I could like really like, ooh, like do it. Like this shade right here, stop it. So pretty. Maybe we need a little bit of that. Just like a tiny bit. Right on the outer edge, I'm gonna do tap, tap, tap. Just like a little purple. You guys know how I feel about purple, so we had to do just a tiny bit of that. But these shadows are all just like very, very pretty, especially the, you know, metallic ones. They just have this way of capturing light, and you don't need all of them. Just like grab a couple that you think you would wear a lot, that you think would set off an eye look and add that like top coat kind of sequin thing. And I think you can get a lot of use out of a shadow like this if you have a color that really works for you that you would use a lot. Now, I kind of want to do a little something on the lower lash line, and I kind of want to do the inner corner just a tiny bit. So I am going to take this shade right here. This is for Rio De La Plata. Spritz it, spritz. Grab, grab, grab. Pretty. And then I am gonna go back into the first shade I used just to kind of put right underneath the high point of my brow. So beautiful, right? Like this is really, really pretty. I think I'm gonna go along the lower lash line with something that has kind of a satin finish to it, but stays within the theme. So this is the shade FAVES, and I'm just gonna grab a little bit here on a pencil brush and lightly smudge. And as my last step, I am gonna go into this very deep chocolate shade right here called Mekong. I'm gonna take just the pencil brush that I was using, and I'm really just gonna hit on the very, very, very outer edge, because I'm not really gonna do liner today. So I kind of just wanna hit up this area here, and I am just dabbing it ever so slightly. Shoot, I just want to play with everything. Okay, I'm doing one last thing. I'm taking this like brighter purple, and I'm just gonna kind of really hit like right in here. Ooh, yes, that did it. Ooh, all right. That actually did not take a long time. I really, as you can tell, I'm super, super into the more glittery finish shadow here, and I'm gonna pack up what I'm gonna take with me to Seattle. I will check in with you guys from the airport or when I touch the ground in Seattle, but I gotta go throw it all in a bag, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, you guys, so we are headed to Seattle. The shadow is still looking like super A+. I love it. It is sparkly and it has not creased one bit. So I can't wait to play with this some more and create a cool look for the 80s themed party. I brought a few of the funner colors with me and I'm excited. All right, you guys, so this is my makeup mess right here that I am trying to pull together. It was an incredibly fun night. I did not vlog at all. My hair is crazy and crimped from the 80s themed party. My sister was super, super surprised. Turned out awesome. It went by way, way, way too fast. I did not capture any of the shadow, even though it wore beautifully. I really should have, but I was just too busy dancing and having a good time. So I am now pulling it all together. I'm gonna put on a little more makeup schmakeup. This stuff does not crease. I'm so surprised, and it blends beautifully, and I'm really actually very excited about these shadows. Gotta hop in the shower and then hop to the airport. So I am going to hustle and get ready right now. These shadows are so just stunning. Look at this shifting, magical glitteriness. So beautiful. I think this is gonna be like my new travel situation because it worked out so well. Anyway, I'm a mess right now, but I'm gonna try and pull it together and look somewhat cute as I make my way back to the airport to head home. All right, you guys, so I just finished up doing my makeup and I am absolutely loving the green. I was a little bit hesitant to use it, but I think it looks really, really nice. I basically finger painted. I wanted to do fast makeup today so I could get back to hanging out with my family before I have to go to the airport. So this is the look and I'm loving it. I'll check in with you guys later today to see how this one wore, but 3 days in a row with these NARS shadows and I'm like so into it. The formula is A+. Again, not sponsored. I feel like anytime I give a brand like a big hug in a video, I have to like say that so many times. This was sent to me, but I'm just really, really into it. I think I'll be traveling with these shadows a lot more because they're just like very easy to use. It does not fly all over the face. So good. I can hear my sister coming in here. Oh, hi. Oh, you have a puppy. Hello, grumpy baby. I hear another one behind you. Lady. Oh my gosh, is she not the cutest? Hi, lady. Hi. So I'm gonna bust you right now. Do you want to give us like a beauty closet tour?
This is so embarrassing.
No, do it.
Okay.
Do it. Dun dun dun.
Yes,
Dun,
I
dun,
need some organizational skills. It's true.
Oh, girl. Oh, I need to come up here for a weekend and dedicate it to this. You've got it going on though. You've got a lot of good. Ooh, I kind of want to just spray this right now. The dogs hate me right now. Okay, let's look at Harry's judgy face one more time. Oh, and someone spilt wine on this little boy right here. It was a fabulous party for all, right? He's like, I didn't ask for this. He's pissed. Yeah, he's the grumpiest but cutest dog ever. I am in the middle of unpacking and I wanted to hop on really quick because it's the very, very end of the day and let you guys know that the shadow held up beautifully. The rest of my makeup, so-so. My hair definitely has like a mind of its own. Let's look at the shadow. So it's really beautiful. It has not creased. It has stayed looking super sparkly and hasn't like fluffed everywhere. So I love that. And we're gonna call it good. I can hear James kind of coming up the stairs actually. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Me kind of testing out this product for a few days. It's totally solid. Love the packaging. The formula is so nice. And I think I will be reaching for these a ton. So yes, I need to unpack and head to bed. I love you guys and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.